is connected. This life perceives all things conjoined. The past, the future, and the present. Everything flows.
It's tea time, starseeds. It is tea time. So as most of you know, today it's tea time and I have my tea outfit on and I have my tea right here, and this mug is obviously for beer. But it's my favorite mug to use for tea. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I call it my good day mug because you know it's gonna be a good day. Like, it has to be a good day when I'm drinking out of this one. And yeah, so far that's been the case. This is too hot for me to drink right now, so later. Today we're gonna be talking about teas because we're continuing our pill popping series where we're talking about all the different recommendations that you might find from me. And yeah, now we're talking about tea. So tea is a really easy one to do, honestly. I'm pretty sure everyone at some point has had tea. and like holistic medicine and herbalists, they'll use tea kind of like a verb, so to speak. Like, it's, you're doing something, or the format that you're making something. I don't know, does that even make sense? But anyways, so basically when you're making a tea out of something, you're just infusing it in water. That's what a tea is. So that could be done in a number of different ways. So it's not necessarily like a specific green tea or black tea or something like that. Like, it's, yeah, the term can just be used however. And for me, I use it that same way, where it's just, I'm basically saying I'm infusing something in water. And I do that a number of ways. I found that if I cold infuse something, where I basically put in the herbs and do everything cold, let it sit for a while cold in the fridge, outside, wherever, it just gives a better healing result. And I think it's mostly because when you don't use heat, you don't take away any nutrients at all. It's just an easy transfer and you get the maximum benefits. I don't know, it's, in my mind, that's how it is. But you can also obviously warm it up, steep tea hot, that kind of thing. But I guess it just depends on what's going on, because I usually do it both ways, like hot or cold steeping. So you can use just about any herb and turn it into a tea, honestly. Even like the bark and more tough things, it's just you have to infuse it longer. So that's really, tea is a really easy thing to do, really, honestly, especially for kids. I had some kids that had to have some teeth, and depending on their age, you steep the tea and then you just give them like a little sippy sip or put it in a dropper or something, whatever you have, a syringe. And then like older kids that they actually drink it, that kind of thing. It's so easy and it's a quick way to get the medicine in and make sure that you're getting maximum nutrients. And yeah, there's just so many different ways that you can do it and use it. So yeah, that's something that I'm talking about. I am going to go into further detail with all of this because I actually do have real tea gossip to share with you guys, but I'm going to only share that on my blog, Explicit Content. So if you would like to hear that and want to know what's going on, then you will have to subscribe to my blog. But for now, we're just talking about teas. So there's so many different things, and so many different plants. I can't even go through them. I don't even know them all myself. So, you know, there's always something new to learn. But I guess like the most readily available ones are obviously like the green teas, black teas, done in different ways, like Earl Grey, all that kind of stuff. And then you can take it a next step further and start looking into like rose and peppermint, spearmint, lemon balm, just anything really. But those ones are like more for calming. Peppermint's really good for digestive problems. It kind of acts more like a diuretic, so if you're more constipated, peppermint or spearmint would be good. And especially if you have constipation and you know you have like mind body stuff going on, mental health stuff going on, where you get headaches or your emotions are always like here and there, like that's a good one. What else? Ashwagandha is a good one, and that one's just all around because it's an adaptogen. That means that it will work with your body depending on what it needs. So if you have too high of something, like too high cortisol in your body or something going on, then it'll lower it. If it's too low, it'll raise it, like that kind of thing. It's an adaptogen. It's really great for your emotions. It's really great for fertility, things like that. And yep, I could go on and on and on about different herbs, so I won't. I won't. That would just take up way too much time. But those are a few that I've been having lately and have been really helping me out, and that's why they were on the top of my head. So yeah, obviously if you have any questions at all, you can always reach me, contact me. There's so many different ways to reach me. Booking an appointment is the quickest way to reach me now because there's just so much going on. And obviously whenever you book a reading with me, it'll be about you. So you'll get information that is specific for you and what you need right then and there. And so honestly, if you have a really specific question, then that's what I recommend doing. And I'm going to start telling my story now. So if you want to hear it, make sure you subscribe to my blog. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side.